Righto. Got myself stuck. This is the first time I've been stuck. Okay. Not good. Morning. Well, day 3. So yesterday when we were fishing the creek in the afternoon, we chucked the drone up and followed a track along the creek to the mouth that we didn't realise we're so close to it, to be honest with you. And then we could vaguely see a track that went to this big rock ledge out on the coast. We haven't really been fishing the coast, we've been fishing the creek systems the whole time. So today that's our mission. Try and get to the rocks.
Yeah, we might not be able to, but you know, we're under the impressions going by the drone that,
that we can.
There's an opportunity we might be able to just punch through to the coast. So a bit of blue water fishing would be good.
Yeah, if we can get there, and it'll be blowing its arse out with white caps and it'll be useless, but we'll give it a crack. Come along for the ride,
That's still the goal though, make it to the coast.
Get to the coast.
Get to the coast. Righto, we're on our adventure to try and get through. More exploration. Last time we were out here, we made it to a particular spot, but we believe we're so close to the coast. So today is all about chasing out to that blue water. Here's hoping. Got to last trip out, so fingers crossed it's not just another mirage in front of us. It's quite pretty, all this seagrass, some sort of seagrasses anyhow.
We think we've made it to the coast. We think this is the coast here on the back of these mangroves. We're hoping, or the back of these flats. A few tracks going out here. Let's hope we're going in the right direction.
Alright, so we've just spotted the ocean. Pretty bloody exciting, I must say. I think there was another track that actually peeled off to our right. We might go back and take that.
I might reverse back here, guys, and see if we can take another track. But there's the coast, right there. Righto, we've turned around. We believe there's, Fee was just saying, I didn't actually notice, to be honest with you. Fee just said on the way across this little section there was a bit of a track that veered off to the right. That on her map it shows that it heads out to that headland, so we'll see if we can find that and get us to where we want to
be. Try this one. This was that obvious Y in the track, so hopefully this one peels off to the opposite direction. We don't end up back to where we just came from again.
Very pretty through here. Obviously one of the things, I'm not sure whether it goes hand in hand with the bikes, got bash plates underneath the bikes. I did say once before about getting some alley bash plates on the bikes. But my concern with bash plates is with this long grass, you sort of, if they get in there in the summer, they feed in there and get rub up against your exhaust. And at the moment, we still don't have fire extinguishers on the bikes. We need to look into that. I did actually look into it before we headed away on this particular trip, but didn't concern myself too much because it's winter. But yeah, we need to get some fire extinguishers on the bikes because otherwise, you know, we've got bloody water. We're not going to put out a fire on a bike if it went up. So if anyone's got any hints or tips out there on what fire extinguishers, we're thinking about getting the Fire Striker, the ones that we got in the Land Cruiser. I feel like we've come back to the same spot again, but maybe we haven't. I feel like we're doing laps here. We're doing laps. I might chuck the drone up. Have to chuck the drone up and see if we can. Yeah, all we're doing is bloody burning fuel and doing laps. Might stop and chuck the drone up. See if we can find a way. So we're backtracking again. We've thrown the drone up and we just can't find a way to this coast from here, which it's really disappointing because it just sort of feels like it's right there. I'm not sure whether we could drive along the beach because the drone shows there's a beach front along there, but obviously no real obvious tyre track, so I don't know whether that's a thing. Whether we'd be actually trying to make our own track. Yeah, I'm just not sure. Like, just gonna try to get along here. See what this is like. Obviously other people have driven down here. Could be biting off more than we can chew here, but we'll give it a crack. Because it just seems like we're so close, but yet so far away. And this is sort of where you feel like you sort of got to come to an end. Otherwise, yeah, we're going to be sort of stuck out here.
We are so goddamn close to getting to that ocean. It's ridiculous.
Right. Just want to get to that bloody coastline if we can. We've just got to beat the tide out of here, that's all. Maybe can get up on this rock. We could be in luck here. It's not the spot we were sort of. We might be onto something here. Let's have a look in here because if we can poke in here without damaging tyres, we could be able to fish off this face here. Let's have a look, eh? Might just go for a little walk here. Like, it looks like the water's gone out, but we'll have a look, babes, eh? Might be able to see here, because this is when that tide turns, we need to get out of here, eh?
Oh, shit, yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll go and have a look anyway.
Yeah.
So I've come for a bit of a walk. I'm going to go out on a limb and say we're pretty much at low tide now. This is pretty cool though. The old oyster rock and the black rocks. This sort of volcanic-y looking bit of gear. You alright there, bub?
Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Bloody oyster heaven.
Infection habit.
So we've been wearing the, what do you call them, the reef shoes, reef boots the last couple of days. The first day we made the cardinal sin, and we do it nearly every time unfortunately, but the first day we wore them without socks, and you just get smoked. Like, it's torn the bloody, I'll show you this, it's bloody torn me feet to bits. Both feet are the same. And then the next day we wore socks, and it just makes a difference, like heaps better. Obviously I've got to go back to work in a couple of days time, so I have to bandage up and enjoy that. That'll be a heap of fun. Here's what it is. It's not the first time, might be the last time. But yeah, have a look, eh? Look at that. Well, I'm not going to lie, Dale. What do you want to call this? Is this a failed attempt?
No, we made it.
We made it, haven't we?
We made it.
We've made it to the coast. So our goal for this day, for this trip, was to make it out to the coast. And we've done it. Our biggest concern is, we believe where we just rode to, out onto this rock, there's that wet part in the middle. Because we've never been here for a tide change, there's the potential that we would get ourselves stranded, that the water would come in behind us. So you'd have to sort of stay here and watch the full turn of the tide to see if we could get access. Hard going to fish here. You probably couldn't fish here. But in saying that, if you look out on the flats, I reckon you could fish out here on the flats. Just flick around for some floodies and stuff and some whiting. Well, I'm pretty happy with us, Dale.
That's where we wanted to get to.
That's where we wanted to get to over there, guys. Right there. We wanted to get to that rock face, to that coastline. And we may be able to. We're not sure. But we actually, we're only on half a tank of fuel. We didn't prepare for this as good as what we thought we should have. But anyway, we made it to the coast.
Now it's time to throw a bloody line in. Tide's too far out. I think these expeditions are going to take a little more planning than what we came up with on this occasion.
Truck there. So we did see this truck here this morning. Well, I believe it's a truck. You can distinctively see, obviously no one's been out here for a little while. So they might go nowhere. A lot of these trucks don't go anywhere. But it's, you can see bloody dog prints there. That's a big dog out here. Big dog. You can see there's been no truck for a little while, so... Oh yeah, I think that's an emu or an ostrich or something. All sorts of footprints and stuff out here. That looks, whatever that is really big, eh? Let me have a look at that. What do you reckon they are?
Little baby stingrays.
Ah, wouldn't be stingrays. Like, have a look. That's Bigfoot.
That's Bigfoot.
We'll have a look.
Yeah.
What are they?
How?
Do you have a look at that spot? There. And they get smaller. That's weird. Yeah. Well, if anyone watches this, leave us a comment. What are they? Yeah, it could be a bloody big yowie. Have you out with you? Righto. Come on, truck, give us some. Get us to that secret special spot. Please. Take us somewhere cool.
They're definitely in full spin effects country now.
A couple of good boulders in amongst here. Oh, hang on, what have we got here?
Not a bad view.
Could have done another one of those big circles. Oh, there's a truck in here. Look at this, we've got a truck here.
Doesn't look like one we've already ridden, so... True adventure, they say.
This is magic. How good's this? Wow, what a range. How bloody beautiful. Oh, hang on, where's the light? Hang on a minute. Oh, I better stop. Make sure she's okay.
Alright, so we found this track randomly, and I was just humming along, and Brad's just actually walked back thinking, what's going on back there? But one of my bags, this bag here, it actually worked its way loose and it has fallen down all the way down here, and so yeah, I just stopped to quickly fix it up, and I'll be on my way again. But yeah, he is a good husband. He comes back to check on me all the time, so love him for that. And yeah, if you haven't got a travel buddy that looks after you, then I highly recommend making sure you're a good crew, because out here, if anything happens, you don't want to be on your own. Anyway, love you, Dale.
Looks like this track is getting less obvious as we're going through here. Look, there you go. Bit of wildlife. That's our first bit of wildlife there, guys. Those little wallaby. There you go, eh? Little coastal wallaby would have come out of the hills there. That's pretty mint. Still got half a tank. We wouldn't be far off going back down to a quarter. I believe we'll have enough fuel to poke our way out of here. We'll keep an eye on that, and we'll keep us updated on that fuel situation. Straight down under the creek. Oh shit. Slow down. Slow down there. Oh, look at this. I don't know where we've ended up.
Have we found something? Got a thumbs up? Oh! There's the mouth.
No idea where we are, but it's pretty bloody cool.
I'll tell you where we are on the map.
Yep.
So if we look at that point where we went, I don't know if anyone else can pick up on this, but we're here. That's the mouth, and this is like where the boat ramp and everything is on that side.
It could be on the other side.
So we might have actually just made it to where we tried to. Ha!
Gee, bloody beauty. Oh, ripper ride. That was so much fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So good.
Must say though, a little bit nerve-wracking coming through some of the long grass there. Yeah. It was like, oh, please be a little space where I can let the bike cool down.
How good was that ride, eh?
Bloody awesome.
We've made it to a spot that we didn't think we were going to make it. We just, by chance, doing a bit of exploring. We're going to celebrate with a beer.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers to you guys for watching. We're going to go down here and have a look at the water's edge, see where we're at. On the map it shows we've got one more creek system to get around to get to where we ultimately really wanted to get to.
Yeah.
But we've sort of made it to the coast. We're still trying.
Well,
we're not going to give up.
We've made it to the coast a couple of times now.
But I said earlier, we wanted to make it to the coast where we could just park the bikes and fish off the rocks.
Yeah.
And we've sort of got close, but not quite. No cigar a little bit. But, righto, let's take you down here and have a look at this. We're bloody happy. That's been a mint ride, eh?
Bloody a mission and a half.
Yeah. Not sure you can see it here in the distance on the flats here. There's a stick of some sort. Not sure what it is. I'm going to try and make my way out here. Well, I've made it across. And I have zero clue what that is, why it's about. Unbelievable. A bit of rope there. It's almost like it's an anchorage of some sort. Look at this thing. Lovely buggered. Have a look. I don't know what that is. It's some sort of anchorage almost, I think. But have a look. Put the rope down there. Piss off, fly. I don't know. I'd love to know. How bloody cool is that? I'll show you as a reference. Just out here on the flats on its own. Nothing for miles, except this bloody thing. We found it. That is the mouth of the river right there. You bloody beauty. We're so close. Dreams are made exploring. Hard to wipe this smile off my face, I'll bloody tell you. That was epic. Absolutely epic, guys. Found a new spot to go for an adventure. We're going to come out here and camp here one day. So we've done the old switcheroo. I've got Fee back out in front. That's a bloody shit feeling. And I'm riding along and I turn around and she's not there. It makes my bloody heart sink. So, yeah, I'd rather her out in front so I can keep an eye on her. Yeah, look after the wife, make sure she's safe. Big birds over there. Pelicanos. We're having a ball on that little wetland there. I'll just sneak across here, see if we can have a look for these. Have a look on. There we go. Yoo! Obviously a little home for them. Little wetlands home. How cool do they look? Yeah, Rogie. Well, this is the first time I've been stuck here, guys. Should be in a world of hurt here. We'll go into full drive. And yeah. Oh, righto. Got myself stuck. This is the first time I've been stuck. Okay. This has added a bit of spice. Hopefully Fee turns around for me. Yeah. Alright. This hasn't turned out too good for me. Alright, we'll do a bit of reassessing. All for the wetlands, eh? Not good.
Alrighty, so whack this in. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. Whack this into the receiver, and hopefully we're going to be able to winch off that. Try and get old Mischief over here out of his mischief. Yep. It's going to be a lot of digging.
Alright, put that winch blanket on, Bubs. How good would some Max trucks be now? Just going to take some tension. Yeah. Nah, alright, I'm coming back out. She's stuck. Yeah, Rogie. Yeah. What I might get you to do is just jump on yours. Put it in low first, a low bloody 4, and just give it a little bit of berries with me. Doesn't want to move. We're taking on water here, like a fair bit of water in it. Just steady. Nah. Righto. Bit of a predicament here.
So, situation's not good. He's down to the axles, pretty much sitting on the diff. So, yeah, he's just going to drag me into this mess. So, Brad selected to take my bike back to camp and go and grab the maxis off the car. Go figure. Anyway, she's bogged to the arse. When you're in a sticky situation, this is almost as good as the recovery is going to be. Oh, don't want to add more water to it, but woo. Cheers. Should keep me busy. Oh, how bloody good. Not having much luck trying to start a fire. One will persist. Cheers. Oh, how good. Going to try and unpack this bike just to make it a little bit lighter. Not bury the winch rope in the meantime. That weighs bugger all, but Jesus, every bit counts, I reckon. I can stay there. That can come with me. Righto, so rescue mission was deployed and has returned. Hopefully this audio is working because my mic's about to die.
Yeah.
Anyhow, there he is. He's back. The culprit.
Yeah. Just keep that water just keeps coming up, doesn't it? Yeah. I just hope it breaks the suction enough to drag these under there. That's the issue because it's fucking so bellied out. And then if I can get up to them, we'll just stop and we'll just keep resetting, eh?
Hold it there. Yep. Well. Yeah, boy. Hey, got him. Woohoo! Yeah, good. Yes.
Good job, baby. Righto, guys. Well, that's the mess we've left behind. Which is, yeah, like those max trucks have bloody pulled us out of the shit. 100%. We're going to probably, yeah, if we head out on here again, we bring the max trucks on the bikes. Because, yeah, if we carry them for a reason on the trailer, we just didn't bring them this time. This is a mistake of mine. Look, I'm not going to lie. I did make a mistake and went in here. Oh, hang on, I'm bloody
Now you're going down.
Yeah. I made a bloody an error, and I rode in here. Shit happens. This is all part of the adventure, they tell me. But the winch worked good with the Max Tracks. Outside of that, we couldn't get it out of the suction cup, eh?
No.
So anyway, lesson learned.
Don't go and look at birds.
Yeah, keep away from the birds, but just be a little bit more. Yeah, and you know the stupid part is, probably wouldn't have made too much difference, but we've been full driving our whole lives, and we always talk, tell our kids, if you get bogged, soon as you start going down, get off the gas. My instant reaction was I felt myself going down. We'd been riding in two-wheel drive. It wasn't even full drive. And I just laid into it and I just buried myself. So everything that I teach myself and I practice in my four-wheel drive, I didn't do tonight. So very good lesson learned. Obviously, no danger. We're only bloody 20 minutes ride from camp. I've had to go back and get the Max Tracks and everything. So it's not a deal breaker, but it gives us an eye opener for when we do our big tours on the bikes where we're going to go and camp off them. Anyway.
Don't let you go off on your own.
Yeah. We appreciate you bloody hanging in here for this, because this has turned into an epic night for us. Anyway, we'll clean up the mess. I appreciate my wife in more ways than anyone can imagine, because while I've been racing off to get Max Tracks and fresh torches and all that sort of stuff, she's been here trying to dig these. Get the wheels out. So anyway, we'll pack up, legends, and get out of here and go and have some dinner. Good fun.
I think he owes me one.
I do. Good fun, eh?
Yeah.
Love you.
Love you too. Okay.
That's us. It is 9 o'clock. 5 to 9.
So 7:20 was when you were returning.
Yeah. So I got bogged at 6:30. And it's 9 o'clock. So yeah, 2.5 hours. And by the time we get back to camp, 3 hours. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this adventure, guys. We have. It's today was an epic day. Obviously this has been a bloody
Well, we had some achievements. We wanted to make it to the coast, and we did twice actually.
Yep.
The second one was closer to where we, were thinking, oh, wouldn't it be good to make it today, and give us a little highlight on getting back for more investigation.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we want to go out to a couple of those spots, or at least one spot there for a camp. But for us, this has been a massive day. Wasn't what we were expecting. We didn't even get any fishing done, but we've done some recce's. We've had an absolute ball, and we really hope you guys have too. It's been an adventure of a lifetime.
Yeah,
we love it.
So much to explore out here, so we're going to be back, and we'll do some overnighters out here on the quads with tents, and see you then.
Now the cap lamps are going flat. We're going back to camp and have a feed, and we'll be out of here. See you on the next one, eh?
See ya. Thanks for watching.
Legends.